New details tonight on the fallout from President Obama's executive action on immigration. Tomorrow, the House Judiciary Committee will hear from legal experts on just how far President Obama may have strayed from the vision of our founders. Joining us live, Congressman Bob Goodlatte, the chairman of that committee that will hold the immigration hearing. Mr. Chairman, good of you to be with us tonight. Thank you. And so what's the real goal of this hearing? Because President Obama already took executive action on the Dreamers, the children who were brought over by their parents, and Congress didn't do anything about it. So what are you going to do now?
Well, I think there are a number of things that we should be doing. We should be taking legislative action. We should be using the power of the purse. And we should be reviewing whether we should do the same thing we've done with Obamacare, and that is to bring litigation. And that will be the principal focus of this hearing. Is the president's action constitutional? We'll have constitutional scholars who will address that issue, including, of course, I'm sure, excerpts from the president's own comments that you've cited many times, and we'll bring to the attention of the committee, where he has repeatedly said that his actions are not allowed by the Constitution.
I mean, what are your thoughts on that last segment? Because the president clearly said it over and over and over and over and over to the American people in virtually any forum in which he was ever asked about it. And then he was asked by ABC News, hey, why the reversal? And he tried to deny that there was a reversal.
He's misleading the people on the facts and the law.
Why should the American people think that Congress is going to do anything about this that has teeth? When, as I say, nothing was done the first time around when it came to the Dreamers. Did you view that action as extra-constitutional as well?
I did, but you have to have a consensus to act, and nothing has unified the Republicans in the House, and I think the Republicans in the new Senate that will start up in January, like this this has got to be one of the largest unconstitutional power grabs by any president ever. And leaving aside the immigration policy, which I think is horrific, the actual assault on the Article 1 powers of the Congress under the Constitution can't go unchallenged. So we will be challenging it on a number of fronts.
He has the power to defer deportations. That's clear. The question is, at what extent does that power just get completely shirked? I mean, if he waived and allowed all 12 million illegal immigrants to stay in without any advice or input from Congress, you can make a very strong case he was abdicating his duties. But why this number? He says, look, I let the children do it. Now I'm letting some of their families do it. I'm not letting all of them do it. And by the way, I don't have the resources, Congress, to deport all of the illegal immigrants in this country anyway, so I'm going to have to prioritize one way or the other.
He does it under a provision in the law called prosecutorial discretion, intended to give prosecutors discretion with that really tough case. But now he is using the exception, the discretion, to swallow the law, and that simply cannot be allowed. I did not agree with the Congress voted back in August to rescind the action taken by the president with regard to the Dreamers. I don't think he had the authority to do that as well. But the more steps he's taking in this direction, and not just with this, but also in other areas of the law, like the health care reform, the Congress is becoming more and more unified, and hopefully we're going to find the levers between legislation, between cutting off funding, and between litigation to bring this to a halt, because it truly is a major threat. Why have a democracy? Why have elected representatives if a president can, at a whim, change his mind about something and simply go ahead and act according to his own understanding of his powers, not his understanding of the Constitution and the law?
Chairman Goodlatte, we'll be watching. Thank you, sir.